Everybody walked back to Texas. I'm Satoshi here, and just finished watching the movie Mufasa. As per tradition, I am the last one to leave this theater. So let's get my stuff, and we'll get started with our review of Mufasa. Gotta be careful walking down the stairs. All right, all yours. Thanks.
Have a good day.
Good day. Okay, so Mufasa is the origin story of course, Mufasa, the character from The Lion King. And pretty much a majority of us have seen The Lion King. Back when it came out, I think it was 93 or 94. And of course, The Lion King has become such an iconic movie for so many of us through the years. Some of us watched it as kids, teenagers, others was as adults, and then now our kids watch it. The ones that have kids, and probably even grandkids have watched it. So it's become a family tradition to watch The Lion King. Since then, it's been 30 years. I can't believe it. All right. So for Mufasa itself, this one right here, it's definitely enjoyable. Visuals, I enjoyed. Of course, seeing Pride Rock again, and then the scenery was all great. Live action is always amazing right there. Story wise, good all the way through. Now of course, some key points of it could have been a little bit better. Of course, you know, producers, directors, and studios, they always argue over how to set the tone of the movie, the pace, and that's always one key thing which affects the film overall. Too many chiefs and not enough Indians around, so that always happens right there with that movie. Personally, I think this one right here could have been better as an actual animated feature. Because sometimes the expressions of the characters don't show the full impact, even though the voice says it. If it was animation, you can actually see it more in detail, but because this is, again, CGI, live action, it doesn't quite give the full effect as an actual animated feature right there. So that's my take on the way it's presented. Music-wise, very good all the way through, courtesy of Lin-Manuel Miranda, which of course did recently Moana 2 and a few other Disney classics in his own little category right there. As for me, the music I remember was from Alan Menken from the original Lion King. That's who pretty much the torch has been passed down to now with Mufasa. Some of the songs are good, except that there wasn't really anything too in there that stuck out too much, or has been memorable, even though it did seem to mimic the Lion King itself, the tone, the way it is, except that it fell short on that department right there. So music wise, also could have used a little bit better. However, I think it was more of a tribute towards the Lion King itself right there. So all in all, this one here is going to get a solid 9 out of 10. Go ahead and I say just wait for it on streaming service when it comes out. It'll be available on Disney Plus. Let's say probably by next year sometime it'll be available right there on Disney Plus. What else can I say about Mufasa? There's a whole bunch of little Easter eggs and references to the Lion King itself in there. Of course, it being the prequel, it does set up, to the Lion King itself, which I enjoyed nicely. It gave you that final element of, okay, this is how the Lion King will play out. So they did a good job on setting up the future movie, even though we all know what happens anyway right there. So that's good. I just noticed my pen is upside down. Nice. All right, there you go. Much better. So that's all I gotta say about this one here. Also, this movie is dedicated to James Earl Jones, the original voice of Mufasa from The Lion King himself. It pops up as a short little in memory of him, who sadly passed away this past year. For some, he was the voice of Mufasa again. For others, the voice of Darth Vader. So generations span from the 70s into the 90s, even until now. We all recognize that voice, so familiar. Sadly, He's no longer with us. So folks, from Backstage Access, this is Satoshi. I'll see you later. Bye.